He's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Stepping in, Carlos Asuaje. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Seager into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Clayton Richard will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, lefty Clayton Richard, this guy's been around for a long time. Not an overpowering guy from the left side. At one time, he was in the low to mid-90s, but he consistently sits 92, 93, has the big overhand curveball, will mix in a straight changeup. The key to Clayton Richard, getting the fastball over for strikes to get a chance to use the off-speed stuff.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A 1 pitch on its way. Up around the face. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he's set down, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Here's Corey Seager. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 4. Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Chase Headley standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runner goes. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out.
Batting 7, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat, 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe has a play. 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Hedges shading to his right, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Austin Hedges. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
The pitcher, Clayton Richard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And this will land foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Puig. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. That's down into left center for a base hit. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Logan Forsythe. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Forsythe stands at second with 2 gone. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Puig on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Striding in, Chase Headley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Skied down the left field line. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Padres, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in now, Austin Hedges. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Clayton Richard. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Clayton Richard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a fastball. Missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Liner in there for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Forsythe on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So digging in now, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there.
0-1.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2. Here it comes. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Margot on his horse.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Barnes blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2.
Hitting off for San Diego, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Popped him up. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting,
Here's Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Here's Corey Seager, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something.
Craig Stammen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
number 34, Craig Stammen.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Cody Bellinger. As he's 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Hedges, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Kirby Yates will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kirby Yates.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As a look, now the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Yates, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Ready once again, Carlos Asuaje. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Kirby Yates gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Kirby Yates.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Will try and get something started in the home half of the
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's
hitting off for San Diego, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taylor has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Nothing doing there for the Friars, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready now, Logan Forsythe.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan.
Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Brad Hand.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 4. Forsythe aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Margot. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for LA. Still down by a count of 4-2. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Chase Headley.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Kemp coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Austin Hedges.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 52, Brad Hand.
Luis Perdomo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Perdomo, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Weed coming on. And no one will get this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Luis Perdomo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Justin
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Turner leads off first with 1 away. Hosmer might try to make a play on it.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. His fastball that misses. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Matt Kemp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Friars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Richard gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Richard. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.